Oh no, glossary of dyeing terms. I was reading the one for like cutting dye,
Huh. Hello,
like
everybody.
die cast. Hello.
Hello, Penny.
Hi, Penny. What's happening?
Hello, Big Bunny.
Sorry. Hi, Big Bunny. Hello. We hope you are doing well today. Welcome back, Bitty Bitty. Glad to see you. Kobold is going to be dyeing the wallet today.
And doing some
And
sewing.
he will... Yeah, we'll also be sewing it. Hopefully you'll maybe be able to get the wallet done today.
I would say that. However, I have that one little thing that I have to do, the secret pocket for the mole.
Oh, right, you can't fully seal it up. Alright, I'll make
Nope.
sure that I finish that before stream's over. And if I get it done soon enough.
Maybe I could print it out and...
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. What up, Penny? How you, gamer? Bro is dirty with that dye. Hi, Gano. Good to see you. Is that Army Tan?
No, it is Leather Dye Brown A. Realistically, it's light leather dye that I bought in a gallon and then I diluted it.
Hey, if it works, it works.
The best part of alcohol-based dye is you can dilute.
Dilute.
Yes.
Forgive if there's any additional sounds of discomfort from me this stream. My ankle's giving me a bit of an issue. Went back to the bone doctor today and they told me, yep, still broken. That little bone piece is still floating around in there. We're not going to do anything for it, but it's there. And then they said that they wanted me to get an MRI to make sure that I don't have any soft tissue damage. I've decided my debut has to be Sunday. It has to be on Bunny Day. It's a good plan.
It is a good plan.
Do it. I believe in you.
You may be wondering why I did not do the outer edge. 2 reasons. One, that has just occurred to me. I forgot to trim the edges. And 2 is because it's going to be the color black.
I think it was the major yikes. Do you think you've been desensitized to the yikes? I don't know. It's my body is dealing with shit and I'm trying my best. Maybe it's just because I've been in, like, medical school, but I don't really get too affected by talking about stuff. I apologize if that's too gruesome for you, though. I
It's
can
not working.
prevent myself
to
from
be
talking
sharpened,
about it.
so let's go with the 5. There we go.
Uh-oh, Penny, what are you gambling? Oh, Balatro, I see. I don't quite understand how that game works, but it does look interesting. Have you heard of Balatro?
No,
Kobold?
I have not.
It's like a gambling game. It's like solitaire, but with funky rules. Or poker, yeah. It's like poker, but I'm evil, Penny says. Yeah.
So it's not
Is
like
that not
poker.
Is that not just normal poker? Gambling is a sin, said he that might, or said he the might. Lord above is what I imagine you're saying. Lord. It's a funny way of spelling it.
Yeah, well,
Apparently my existence is a sin.
I
so-
used to live in Reno, the city of sin, so who gives a shit? Wait, that's Vegas.
That's
well-
Vegas.
One of the cities of sin.
The state of sin.
That is an accurate statement. I've seen when people do at the Circus.
Whenever I get really powerful in roguelikes or do something proud, I call myself evil. Fair.
Okay. Alright, now that is going, I'm gonna get my bucket of black.
Like.
Because I don't need any more brown. Well, I don't like how that's stained. Where,
It's a bit off.
Yeah, I don't like how it didn't take the dye like I wanted it to, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it another spritzing. Try and make it more even.
Hi, Focal. How you do?
Hello, Focal.
Ace says I fucking love Balatro. Hi, Ace. Focal is well, I'm glad. Tiny plushy Isaac, come here, you will be my pillow for now. God, that's not working how I wanted to. There we go. You like Balatro as well? Interesting. I wonder if Kobold might like it. Wait, are you a burnish then dye peasant or a dye then burnish Chad?
I usually don't burnish first because it doesn't... I've noticed that it doesn't take the dye as well. I have done both, but I prefer to dye it first and then put
the nice burnish on.
Yeah, because then you push the color into the material, in my opinion.
He said I played a shit ton of Balatro at work this week instead of doing work.
That's fair.
Damn. Vocal said I got my taxes done and was lucky enough to avoid all the issues with my retirement. Nice! I added all in there. I apologize. My brain is not working today.
Please.
I keep getting like vertigo, which is where you feel like everything is spinning.
There we go.
That's doing more of the color you want.
Hopefully it seeps as this dries.
Hopefully.
I could take a tissue to it and try and wipe it in, but
They have it on Xbox too? Interesting. Great, that's what I was doing.
okay, now I have to be incredibly careful.
Would it not help to have it on the table?
Honestly, it will not. I need it like as close to my face as I can get it, so I can see the fibers of the
Sorry, I'm
puffball.
not trying to make you talk during it. By the way, I bought a bottle of oxblood dye. I never used it because of how effing cool oxblood sounds. I also have no plans to use it. Just keep it around as a fun little trinket. Balatro is 100 megabytes, and you could probably run it on a toaster if you tried hard enough. Neat.
gambling?
Mm-hmm. I think it's like a gambling roguelike.
I don't understand.
I don't either. We have not. We have not played it, no. Plague Bunny said, last night I discovered Rob Scallon did a video. Oh. Moki GP.
I'm getting lazy.
Takes the idea of poker and turns it into a roguelike. Nice. Imagine poker, but you can, but you call pull cards, and that gets you a ton of points.
I don't get it.
Oh, I see. You meant to type working. Last night I discovered Rob Scallon did a video working in a violin shop, 2 hours long, and I only got about a third of the way through, but it was great. That's awesome. Really cool you are finally using Stingray skin. Personal use or commission? This is a commission. Where did it call from? Okay. Okay, I see. I'm not the only one struggling today. Woohoo!
I apologize, I am not talking because I'm like fucking hyper focused that I
No, it's
don't
okay.
fuck up this and just decide to, well, paint the whole thing black.
I would rather you focus. I'm sure chat feels the same.
Nah, chat's out there trying to, like, hoping that I fuck up.
He's locked in. Yeah. Like when he says, I'm still driving home. Why are you texting us while driving?
Don't kill no one.
I hope you mean that you're being driven home. Because if not, I may have to ban you from chat until you're back home.
Nah.
I've done it before. I did it to Josh. I'll do it again.
That was a joke. That was a joke that went way too far.
But he didn't need to lock in and do his work. Penny, I read that in like the meme nerd voice. Texting while driving is kind of cringe.
Leave.
Oh, you're in the parking lot. Okay. I'm gonna stop in a bit. Okay, that's fine. I just don't want you actually, like, chatting while driving. People are silly, and I don't believe you'd be the type to do that, but I worry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now the hard part!
I've done, I've never been banned. Listen, I don't ban lightly. And he said drinking and driving, however. Do you know what it means if there's a slash and a J at the end of a sentence?
Joking.
Yeah, very good.
I learned that from chat.
Ah, look at you guys teaching him. What else have you told him about?
It's not a crime if you don't get caught.
Does he know about peeping the horror?
You want me to do what to a whore?
Peeping the horror. Horror.
I don't think being a peeping Tom is legal.
You're silly. If I put J at the end of a sentence, don't take anything in that sentence serious. I know. I know what a tone marker is. I was just making sure that Kobold. No cap on God, sussy baka gyat. For real.
What?
worry. I'm not gonna ban you for newspeak, you're fine. It just confuses Kobold, and that's kind of funny.
Just a very, like, what?
Kobold, I have a question for you.
Yes?
Do you have a small, like, flower-shaped stamp?
I do.
Is it like a simple flower, or is it like a poppy?
Let me see. I got this one, that one. I've got a homemade stamp, and I've got a store-bought stamp.
Because I'm just trying to think, if you could just do a little flower stamp for the nose on the mole, that would probably be fine.
I don't know if it'll read. Okay, so I've got one made out of a nail, and then the store-bought one.
The one out of the nail should be fine.
It doesn't tool very well, but it does work.
It just needs to be little. I just know that if I tried to make you actually do the thing, it would be way too small, considering how small the moles are. And I would rather you have fun with it.
That seeped a little bit more than I wanted it to. God damn it. But whatever.
Go over it with Sharpie. That was the part that I was saying maybe use a hard tool for instead of the dauber. You know, the way she does her moles, it's kind of shaped like a chicken nugget.
That's rude.
Is it?
Yes.
A mole nose.
Alright, good enough. I don't care if it seeps because it's gonna have that, and that could just look like it's kind of shimmering, I guess. It'll also be
You can
covered
spray it
up.
with a little bit of alcohol to blend it into the brown.
Yeah, I thought about it. But I'm gonna be sewing over it, so I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. Turn this fucker upside down. Grab a new dauber that doesn't have any fucking chemical on it. We're not done. Black. Boom. And then comes the stinky part. Spray adhesive.
Sneaky. Oh no. You got a mask?
Sure.
You could put on fucking Dudeski.
That's not where I wanted the spray to go. That ought to do. I'll just pull it from there.
Did you spray yourself? Chat got hidden because you said trigger. I didn't even get a chance to see it. YouTube's on that one. Hey, if anybody could make sure that they never break an ankle, please do. It's not fun.
Now a leg.
No, that's even worse. But I've never broken a leg, and I have broken an ankle. I've also broken my middle finger once.
Can you? Nah.
What?
Ah.
What?
I was gonna ask. But you know...
How I broke it?
I don't need to know. That's the mystery.
It was a workplace incident. I got injured at work. I actually had to file an L&I claim for it. I'll tell that story. It was the same area where I worked as a knight.
I don't know who this
I did
Ellen
not
is, but...
sit on it. Also, hello, Nathan.
Hello, Nathan.
Yeah, I was working at as a knight at a hotel thing that had a game that ran the entire 6 floors of the hotel, and I was a roaming knight who would go around and help the kids with their quest. And one night I was taking out the garbage, which we had to do on the little luggage carts that they had, and the cart had just enough on the back end of it that the front was too light, and I guess I leaned just a little bit too much on the cart, and the cart slammed into the ground. My hands hit the ground, being compressed by the bar, and I slid quite a while. It wasn't a bad break, but I fractured like halfway through my middle finger's center bone. I did work at Magic Quest! Look at who knows! I did! I was a knight for a while. Before that I was a dishwasher, but the night job was way better. It is how I learned to do the slide to the left, slide to the right.
I hate that song.
Crisscross. But it was because there was a dance party every night that the kids would all do in the main lobby, and it was pretty fun. Did I get armor? Yes, actually. I got to wear a costume, and I got to go around, and it was pretty fun. I had blue hair at the time. That's awesome. Yeah, they gave me a special position, because originally I was just in the Magic Quest shop. I was just the retail attendant there. And then they were like, well, you know, we have had a bunch of kids coming back needing help, like, all the time. And I brought it up. I was just like, why don't you have, like, a wandering position where one of us can actually go and help them with it? Because part of the training was going through the game so that you knew how to tell kids where to go. And so I went, and they put me in that position, and I wound up being like the person. Only problem was it was like a 6-mile walk a day, because you have to constantly walk up and down the stairs. They didn't let employees use the elevators. My legs were ripped. It was great. But I went over, and I was the one who would let maintenance know when certain parts and pieces of the game were down.
Come on.
And then I had a way... What? Oh, is it not working?
No. It's not.
I'm sorry. But I had a way to help get the kids through certain parts of the story for when some of the bosses were down.
God damn.
It was pretty neat.
Okay, I literally can't pull it through the fucking... Oh, that's irritating. Okay,
I wonder if the machine would work on that one.
Now it should go through. There it goes. Holy shit. Yeah, this stuff ain't for the faint of heart. This shit's like
They
indestructible.
recommend to stitch between the bumps.
Yeah, I don't have that fucking choice.
I know.
Oh, yeah, just ditch me
Worst
through the
injury at
bumps. Fuck
work?
you. Fuck you.
Worst injury at work or worst injury at a store? Well, that was the only workplace injury I got. I haven't really had very many.
I have.
I won't ban you, Kano, but I will honor you. I don't want to do that, though, because if I time you out, then it deletes all of your messages. And that's just kind of shitty. I don't want to encourage people to misbehave for the sake of being timed out.
Why do you want to be timed out?
I guess they just want the experience.
Why do you want to be banned?
For the love of the game. Got off pretty good for being a knight. Yeah! You know? It was... I mean, fought a dragon a couple times. Had to fight a Yeti, which was interesting. There's a bunch of different bosses.
The glue don't like to stick to this shit.
Is it going to be sandwiched between another piece?
Yes.
Then it should be okay. I hope. As long as you glue down the other piece on top of it, it should be okay.
I'm sewing it. It's sewing. It's just not sewing easily.
Straight up, like going to the hole in jail. I can tell the other chatters how tough I am. That's funny. Hi, Rose.
Hello,
How are you? Hope you're doing good. I got a free $25 gift card to Uber for food. Playing Fallout 4 on my second monitor. Heck yeah. What's gonna be the internal pocket of construction?
The internal pocket construction is going to be a tiny little spot just behind this, because I've just learned that this is not only waterproof but fucking indestructible. On the inside, it's going to be for an air tag, because that was requested. Oh, there it is. Man. This sure likes to cooperate. What the hell is that? Okay, whatever. Also doing it this way, leaving a little engraving like this, you can feel it and it's not going to wear down the fancier material, will wear down the cow skin.
I don't want to ban you. I don't want to put you in timeout either. Because if I time you out, do you want to see what happens when I time you out? I'll put you in a very small timeout. Just so you can see, I'll do the smallest duration, which is 10 seconds. It's going to remove all of your messages. I don't want to do that. You didn't do anything wrong. They're just doing this to entertain.
Oh, why am I hold on, I'm getting a phone call from someone. Hello? Wow, this is a good scam. This is a this is a good AI bot. You're doing great.
Hi, Kyo.
No, it won't. Thanks, this'll just take a moment. No, it won't. I love fucking with scammers.
Ace, I don't want to time you out. I'm not giving away free timeouts. Kano was the only one who got to. I was... Did someone get banned before I showed up? No. Kano's just curious what happens when you get banned. I have been silenced. It was glorious.
No.
Can you ban Evil Penny? No, I'm not giving out any more bans. They are saved for when they are needed. Now, message removal, I will occasionally do that. But I don't like to encourage that. They don't even see anything is different when you get banned. Yeah, they just think that they can talk, and then
can't.
It never shows up. So they're just yelling into the void. I don't know what's going on. I've only been here like 8 minutes. Not much. But also, hello, Nathan. And hello, Penny Stingray. Because if I keep timing people out when they ask for it, then we're gonna have an issue where people start acting out because they want to get banned. And that'll harbor a kind of negative situation. And I don't want that. It's not changing the PFP. It's a completely different channel.
No.
But you see, I hold the power here, Rose. I have a choice. I could show that, or I could keep it hidden, and nobody would know. In effect, you are kind of silenced. But just to show your shame. I'm just fucking with you. I don't like timing out people. Okay, ban them for that. I'm not gonna do that. It's funny.
Okay, hold on. Why are you fighting me now? You're through the damn thing. Go the rest of the way. Come on. Oh, why won't you go through? There we are. That was whack. Okay, I glued this down to make it easier, and it is not staying. So, I guess fuck me.
The sewing is going to have to hold it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because glue doesn't stick to Stingray, apparently. Something I have just learned today. Goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Go through the blasted hole. There we are.
Finally home. Excellent. Wow, must not be very far. Neat.
I mean, it could have possibly. The problem is, it's not sticking to the scales.
It's time to wake up, Chad.
I have a story where my store almost got robbed.
Oh yeah.
When I worked at Ace Hardware once upon a time.
Is this commission for Penny? No.
You would think
Commission
so,
for
but
another-
no, it's not.
For another fish.
For a different fish.
Think scraping the edge of the stingray would have done anything for glue?
Yeah, I responded to that. I said maybe, but
I did.
But
I did not see.
the scales are. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you even can skive the scales.
I know you can Dremel them. That's, funnily enough, one of the things that's recommended.
Really, it is for Josh. You are correct. I mean, it's working. It's just, I'm having to kind of... I'll have to go over this with the rawhide mallet to kind of make everything lay flat.
It's cute, says Kyo.
Thank you.
Thought the themes would fit Penny well. Well, the reason why both of them have the same interest
They're
is
both
because
fish.
it's actually, yeah, they're both fish. They're both fans of a VTuber that we know, who's very cool, very neat, very ADHD coded. Her name's Mayray, and she's awesome. And her VTuber is a manta ray. A little manta ray post worker. Manta ray is Latin for blanket fish. Very neat. Blake Bunny says, back when I worked at Radio Shack, the system was so backwards that the employees were still in charge of driving to the bank to do deposits and get change. Oh no.
Oh, that's awful. That's not good planning.
No.
Now you can see why I colored that in on the edge.
Fish! Club club. I was hearing howling, but it was in fact just an amber lamp.
An amber lamp?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. There was a needle on the end of this.
Oh no.
Where the fuck did that go? Oh, there it is. Whew! Crisis averted! I'm not gonna walk away with a needle in my foot. Anyway, I guess I could tell the story of my potential robbery. So, when I worked at Ace Hardware, my boss, I feel like he only owned the Ace Hardware because he was a landlord and he used it as a tax write-off to repair his units. Because he really didn't give a shit if he didn't sell anything. So, one time, a guy came in to try and return product that we didn't sell. It had no receipt. We didn't sell it at all. The guy was like, "So you're not going to give me my money back?" And I was like, "No. We don't, that didn't come from this store, and no." Because if you didn't know, Ace Hardware is a franchise. So if you buy something...
No.
Well, I know, dumb thing to say, but no. So if you buy something at an Ace Hardware, you cannot sell it, or you cannot return it to another Ace Hardware. Because it's not the same... it's not the same owner. It's not the same company. That's why most Ace Hardwares, when you see them, all have names like Fred's Ace Hardware or John's Ace Hardware. It's because they only sell the product. They don't actually. They're not like a Walmart. So, my direct manager, I guess I can call him by his real name because that Ace Hardware ain't there anymore. I'll only use first names. His name was interesting. It was Macy. And I worked with an older lady named Mildred. And Mildred was not there today. She was off. I don't know if it was her day off or if she was on vacation. I don't know. I don't really remember. It was my my first like corporate job, basically working for somebody. So my boss comes out and we're closed at this point. He's refusing to leave the store, and my boss says, "Hey, call the police." And I was like, "Oh shit, for real?" So I did. And he started doing the Karen thing. Well, what's your name? What's your name? So my boss goes, my boss's name was John, right? So he goes, "Well, my name's Macy." And then he looked at my supervisor and goes, "Well, what's your name?" My name's Kobold. And then he looks at me, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "I'm at a coworker. My name's Mildred." Mildred? I said, "Yeah, you know, like that Johnny Cash song, A Boy Named Sue? My parents sucked."
That was before the advent of Betty the Bad Bitch.
Oh yeah, that I don't even know where that came from, but somebody called me that on the phone.
I told you that.
No, somebody called me that on the phone. Betty, and that's where Betty the Bad Bitch kind of formed from.
Pronounced himself. Now we know your name's Mildred.
Yeah, sure. And I'm just like, Mildred, really? And I looked at my boss, and they're both laughing, and I'm like, what did you want me to say? I ran out of people's names. I fucking... Good night, Focal. So long story short, he decided to leave right before the cops got there, and then I got a phone call back from the police saying, "Oh yeah, we picked him up." I'm like, "Oh, thanks for letting me know." So yeah, at one point, I went by Mildred. For a brief time. No, I did not. I got mean mugged by somebody who probably knew I was lying and that my name wasn't fucking Mildred. And, he couldn't say anything. Cause then he looked at my boss and went, "Is his name really Mildred?" And my boss goes, "Yeah. It's fucked up, right?" I'm just like, son of a bitch, you fucking used my name. What? Like, what I'm supposed to do?
I like that you defaulted to Mildred.
Well, there was no one else in the store. It was a very light staff, and that was like the only other coworker I had. I couldn't think of a name on the spot. I wasn't that creative back then. I was like 14.
I'd say Roderick.
I gave a smart-ass fucking remark.
I'm Spartacus. Hi, Spectress. I'm here to call you Mildred, I think. Hell yeah. My name is John Ace Hardware.
But see, if I couldn't use John, because that was my boss's name, and in my head, I'm thinking, I can't use my boss's name, because then he's gonna know. And my boss didn't give his name on purpose.
So it was because there was name tags.
No, there were no name tags.
Well, then why the fuck didn't you say, like, I'm Ace or something?
I didn't think of it! I was 14! I went down the line, and the first name that came to my head was my coworker, and I'm like, fuck. Well, I guess I'm committing.
Hey, listen. Danny Fenton, when he was just 14, his parents built a very strange machine.
I didn't think of...
He came up with a name that was better. Danny Phantom.
I just didn't think of anything, okay? I'm sorry. In fact, I can.
John Baseball. Like when he said, anyway, yeah, I was just really reckless in my early days. The cops yelled at me because I got in their truck. Oh no.
Huh.
Now, can you imagine how many people look sideways at a 6'5" dude when he says his name is Rose? Better than Cletus Eustace the Third.
I wish I'd used Cletus Eustace the Third. I didn't think of anything clever. In all the media that I had consumed up to that point, the only name that came into my head at that exact moment was Mildred.
You look around the store all panicked. My name is... See a toilet. John? Look over a motorcycle. Kawasaki.
Yeah, something tells me I wasn't gonna pass for that. I love how my boss backed me up, and they were laughing too when I said it. I'm like... You know, the stupid thing is I could have said, well, my name is also Kobold. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have to lie. I just assumed that's what we were doing. And that, like, he would know that we weren't both named the same thing, because two people can't have the same name.
God, I love your brain.
I didn't know what to do. I was very young, and this was my first job, and I'm like, I can't give my boss's name or my name.
Two people can't possibly have the same name.
I just...
that was probably stolen. So, I see. Okay, so Plague Bunny's story is, so one day I went to get change, 100 in coins. This was because he had to go to the bank to get deposit. And I was followed back. Once I got out of my car, I was walking up to the store. A group of people pulled up, and I was jumped. And he said, where's the rest? Just that? Just that. You got in somebody's truck. The truck was probably stolen. If not, I got the last. Oh, so you went in their truck and got away. And then the cops got on you because you took their truck. Even though they mugged you. That's crazy.
Fuckers.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt? Wow, that's my name too.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
The way you said that sounded like fucking Peter Griffin.
You're a liar. That's not your name at all.
You're a phony. A big fat phony.
So basically, the moral of the story, if you're gonna use a fake name, come up with something more creative than Mildred.
My name is Rand. Short for Rangelica.
Like the liquor?
My parents misunderstood what the drink they liked was. My name is Ranch Dressing. Oh, it deleted the rest. They took the coins from him, got in their truck, kicked out the driver. Oh, he got in their truck. He kicked out the driver, like GTA style, crashed their truck into a McDonald's dumpster.
Oh.
That, and then you ran. Okay, that's why the cops got upset. Okay. Damn, that is a crazy story. Sorry that happened, but I'm glad you're okay.
Okie dokie.
Doggy, doggy, doggy. "21-year-old me just didn't give an F." Fair. I chased down a car that fucking hit and ran me, and then I got told that I shouldn't have chased after them by the cops because, well, it can't be counted as a hit and run now.
Yes, it can.
It wasn't. They didn't take it down as one.
That's dumb. Oh. Did that? No, it didn't pull through. Okay. Don't rip. I think I just broke that needle. That's okay. I mean, this is working.
I am hungry.
The country that possibly stole the Kit Kats?
Maybe. Suspiciously shaped Kit Kat lump in my throat. I'm not unhiding that, Nathan. Thanks for the story, though. I had borrowed my sister's car, and someone ran a red light and hit the front end, and he tried to run. Oh.
Once that's sewed up, then I can attach, or then I can punch the holes for this. And then I can mark them. Problem is, I can't glue it to it. I was gonna do 2 seams up the middle of where the fold goes to just give this an extra little bit of sewing. I also want to sew around the entirety of the edge, but I need to make sure that I can mark where the sewing lines end.
I see. Do you have like a silver pen or something? Or like graphite?
I got pencil.
Yeah, it's graphite. That'll mark. It's shiny enough that it should still show up against it, and it won't like permanently stay on the leather. Chased him through the neighborhood, and eventually he lost control and took out the cars in someone's driveway. Oh no. Pencil.
But once that's in, the last edge should be easy.
Felt bad for the old man whose driveway he crashed in. One of the cars destroyed was a Mercedes Roadster. He was in the process of selling it, so it wasn't insured. No! The poor old guy.
Better question, why wasn't it insured? You don't have to remove your insurance until the car is not yours. Wow.
The guy who hit me fled the scene on foot, so I don't know if he was ever caught, but from what the insurance and police told me, the truck he was driving was stolen. Damn. Wild.
It's a problem.
I'm glad that you were okay. I'm sorry about your sister's car. I hope they got it fixed. With not a lot of responsibility on your guys' part. She was furious. Of course, the insurance didn't want to pay for it. Yeah, of course. That's what I ran into, too. It was a bummer. It happened while I was on call with Kobold.
Yeah, it did. I remember. Didn't the guy have, like, his family in the car, too?
Yeah. And he still tried to speed off down a residential street, and I'm like, bro, what is your fucking problem, man? I had just gotten off work, too. I was so upset.
Oh no, I'm not breaking them.
Speeding is cringe. It is, for sure. We have a garage, but the only car allowed in it is my mom's.
Movie Man!
Hello.
Hi, movie man. Hope you're doing good.
And welcome, Raiders. Alright.
Thanks, Raiders. We're glad to see ya. Man, fuck that roller coaster, dude. There's a roller coaster, right?
Uh-huh.
You lay down on it.
Uh-huh.
You lay down facing up,
Uh-huh.
and it goes head first,
Oh.
backwards.
Oh. What if I said no?
Yeah, no, it sounds fucking terrible. I'm good. I don't want that. Hi, Joash. Just came to say good work, and watching you try to cut that stingray leather looked rough. But good luck. Now I need to eat. Aw, good night, bud. Done a coaster like that. Oh, yeah? Sounds like a terrifying experience. The one that Kobold went on where he had to lay down. He saved a kid's life.
I saved my own life. It just, you know, happened to also involve another child. So.
Were you the first child then?
No.
Since you just said another child?
Yes, another... I was going to say another person, but it was a child. So... Children are not people. I knew this part was going to be sketch.
I stand for children's slander. I was bullied by them. The insurance said, well, since this person who was driving, who hit you, was driving a stolen vehicle, the other party didn't claim responsibility.
Yeah, but it was their vehicle.
It was their vehicle. It's like what happened with my poor dad. Like, well, the guy driving it wasn't insured. Even though it was his parents' vehicle.
Honestly, insurance companies just should be fucking banned.
Not a fan.
Like that's your whole job is to we pay you to just... I've also seen like medical insurance, right? In the long run, it's cheaper for a lot of people, and this is not advice, right? Medical insurance has importance for a lot of people, but I've seen a lot of stuff lately with medical insurance where it's cheaper for people to just out of pocket pay for whatever big surgery they have, if they have it, than to pay annually. Because you may use it maybe once or twice a year, and it's like $100 versus paying like thousands of dollars every year. And you don't have to worry about a hospital saying, oh, well, we don't accept your insurance, because you're just paying for it. Problem is, if it is something big, right, you're now out whatever amount of money that is. So, you know, it's a good idea if you can afford it. If you're generally healthy and don't have medical anything going on the regular, then yeah. But most people are not that, myself included.
Imagine being a child. Like, bro, just be born older. Damn.
Just be Morgan Freeman.
My brain's... You know?
No.
Your brain never goes...
Not that I can say for certain.
I know your brain talks a lot.
Yes.
But mine is not. Brain go binted. Very true.
Okay, we're gonna use the poker. Pull this through. Weird. Whatever. How's the sewing going? Well, it's very difficult to punch through this, but I think it's going well. It's a holy crud, this is surprisingly hard thing. It's working, it's just like a really stiff piece of material. Like, if I don't get the hole the exact right size, the knot will not pull through. Because, like, the material doesn't flex. Is Farley muted? No.
I'm sorry, my brain is a little fried today. Hello. I don't know. I don't know if it's because of my leg or if it's because I just haven't eaten enough or I don't know. My brain is not working. And I'm kind of going through it at the moment and I'm just trying to... It's hard to be comfortable with a broken ankle, you know? It's hurting more than it was. I had to go to the bone doctor today for it, and they took an x-ray and they said, well, the little bone piece is still in there. It's just floating around. We don't really feel like we can pin it, though, because it's an odd shape. And then they said that the new pain that I've been having may be a torn ligament on the inside. And so they're going to have me do an MRI, and we'll go from there, get me on some PT. So I'll have to figure it out. I just hope that it's somewhat better before my wisdom teeth get taken out in 2 weeks.
Well, on the bright side, you'll be on the good stuff then.
But I won't get put under for it. They don't want to put me under for it.
Yeah, but if your leg hurts, then you won't be thinking about your teeth.
That's incorrect. That and I've been having this weird thing. I think I may be having, like, low blood pressure, where, like, I keep getting dizzy for no reason. And I don't know if it's because I've just been laid up for so long that, like, my brain's having trouble being vertical, or, I don't know. I'm just struggling. The burning I had when I had to walk to do PT after breaking mine. So I'm able to walk on it. I am able to walk on it. They don't want me putting too much weight on it. It's just they want me to get back my range of motion before too long because they don't want me to lose it. Like, I can still wiggle my toes and I can move my ankle, but it just hurts. Is ouchy. Hope it recovers well for you. I got hopefully not a torn ligament too. I know. I'm just grateful that I am still able to walk. Why won't they put you under for your wisdom teeth? I wasn't under for mine, but other people I know have had it done.
I was definitely under for mine.
I'm going to be partially under. They don't want to put me fully under, and I think that means that I'm just going to be getting laughing gas and, like, localized anesthetic versus proper anesthetic. I don't know why they want to do it. And allegedly they may also have to take out one of my molars, which I'm not too fond of. Apparently it may just get in the way, so. It's one of those things. It's been a tough year for Farley.
But on the bright side, you could have, broken your leg in a less pretty place. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad it was Hawaii instead of, like, Wisconsin.
Yeah. It just was a tough time. Is still kind of tough time.
Yes,
It was
Tio,
beautiful.
it was.
Let me in the ambulance so I can get half the laughing gas.
Let's not snap another one.
Needle almost snap.
There it is. This shouldn't be this difficult, god damn it.
It's one of the worst leathers to work with from what I was looking at.
Yeah, I can fucking tell. Shit's fucking strong. It's really pretty, but god damn, is it hard to work with.
Nice and shiny. One ambulance ride, and I'm like, I ain't paying for that. Fuck you mean $2,000? $2,000? Oh no, that's
Try
it's way worse.
200,000.
No, it's 10,000, depending on where you're at.
And depending on if they gave you product or not.
Yeah.
They gave you saline? Oh, that's another $100 a fucking second. In China, it's free? Yeah. Yeah. In a lot of countries, it's free. In America, healthcare is only for the rich. That oath to help everybody's a bunch of fucking movie bullshit. I'm almost to the end. Oh, please go through.
I wish that medical care was less expensive here.
I don't think you're the only one.
No, I'm fairly certain that I'm not.
like 3 more stitches. What a fucking difficult thing to sew.
You're almost there.
The rest of this is not going to be this hard to sew.
I know, it's gonna be so easy. It'll be the black one. The black is Stingray. So it's extra, it's got all sorts of stuff going on.
Oh, leather is a fabric of sorts. It's just made of a different material. I'm just gonna melt this one. I'm gonna tie it off and melt it. I'm not gonna
worry about it.
I'm not gonna throw it back through and try and double stitch over it because I don't want it to accidentally pull through and ruin it. I don't normally do this, but I just, this just feels more appropriate. Alright. And that's
The hard part done?
well, kind of. That's the centerpiece.
Hell yeah.
So now comes a modicum of insanity.
I sent you a picture of my idea for the mole.
Yeah, that could work.
I just figured that's the closest I think we can get for the scale.
And then I want to sew the mole to this first, and then cut it out.
Okay.
So that way I can add like an extra piece so that there's like a proper pocket to hold the thingy. Because my idea is I want to cut a slit in it so that way the air tag can go into it and then kind of like the old school like fold coin purses where you push it in and then it reseals because it's popped back over. So it can be removed, but it's not easy. That's what I'm hoping for. Maybe.
We'll figure it out.
Hard maybe. Okay. So now we are here. So basically from corner to corner, I have to match that up best I can. I think here would make sense. And then there.
Brain, work with me. I think I may be hungry. Do you need a break, Kobold?
No. I do need a larger punch, though. Mainly because I need to figure out what size punch that is, and I don't remember. I want to say it's the 5mm. Yes. Let's make sure that goes back in the box so I don't lose it. I'm marking these holes the way they are, and then I'm just gonna, because that has to get sewn all the way around the damn thing. So that'll get sewn on after the fact. I just need to figure this out, and then that'll get glued on, and then the holes can be stitched just directly through that. I just need to know where these are actually going to be at, location-wise. Well, rough location-wise, I should say.
That's interesting. In Japan, apparently corn dogs are called American dogs.
That makes sense.
What was the one I told you earlier? Oh yeah, how peanut butter and jelly, they didn't understand that jelly was like jam. And they thought it was like Jell-O that we were putting on our sandwiches.
I mean, they're kind of right.
Maybe if you've not been used to having Jell-O, is very different.
Nah, it's the same. It's totally the same if you don't think about it. Okay. Now I just gotta figure out the middle.
I don't think peanut butter and jello would taste very good. To be fair, I've never tried peanut butter or jello. Are you allergic to peanuts? Because even Kobold has tried peanut butter.
Yeah, I don't like it. Shit's gross.
You don't. You think it's goopy. You also don't like mayo.
No, Scoopy.
I think it's a... Have you ever tried chunky peanut butter?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is worse in your mind?
The chunky.
Good. You're a normal person then. No, I'm just fucking around. No, I'm just a piece eater. That's fair. Kobold is too. TBJ for life. Always there when you need it. Any day you go and make one and all the peanut butter's gone. Oh,
I just
I
like
hate that.
grape jelly and Swiss cheese. I'm just saying. Works out really well.
I'm not talking about that mayo. I'm talking about mayonnaise. Mayo de noche. Mayo de noche.
Wheel?
Do you think you could print out that little mole thing?
I was gonna just trace it. How can you do me a favor? Can you go on right now and look up the dimensions of an air tag?
Did you hear that?
I did.
That was my fingers.
Well, stop that.
I will try and figure out the dimensions. 1.26 inches, which is 31.9 millimeters.
So 40 millimeters.
Yes. No, 31.9.
Oh, 32 millimeters.
Yes. 40 would be far too big. I like peanut butter a lot. I will straight up sit there and eat a jar of peanut butter if given the opportunity. PB&J, glass of milk. It's a good night.
Where is...
Those meals were what got me through.
Where does my... There it is. Well, might as well use this piece of paper.
Peanut butter and Nutella is good. Don't like jelly, don't like Jell-O either. Fair. Do you like smoothies, Kyo?
10 of these in each one? I think so.
On my way home, I drove by an In-N-Out, and I was going to ask Kobold something about it, and my brain kicked in for a second, and I realized he probably can't eat it.
I like the grilled cheese that you can get at In-N-Out. It's very cheap. That
It's a bun with American cheese.
that and the animal fries.
You can eat those?
There's nothing in them.
What is animal style then?
It's just cheese.
Oh.
Like all kinds of cheese. They're,
And I can't
they're
believe
just
the
cheese
evil
fries.
Penny likes me. None of it has berries because I hate the seeds. Fair. Most of the smoothies I've ashamed because they have banana and I'm allergic. Ah. Dang.
I need small pen. There we go. Small pen. Okay. 32. This would be 1.
We could resolve that, Kyo.
32. That's rather small. What's the middle of 32? 17? No, 16. 16?
16.
16.
16. Oh, so? You want to come over and we can get in and out? I know where there's one nearby. Why is there solid in my drink? Penny, you must not like boba. Love banana bread, allergic to bananas. Oh, developed an allergy in my early teens. Dang. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't stop your allergy. Do you plan to come to Seattle in the summer? Oh, Kobold.
Have I been summoned?
Kobold, we must make that work.
Alright. I'll figure that out.
We'll do what the VTubers in the JP area call an off collab. It's just like a meetup.
Oh.
Oh, Joe, I'd love to be able to meet you guys. Yeah! I think I was talking with Kyo about it in our last stream. I got a coconut allergy later in life. Interesting. I have
coconut allergy?
one
God.
allergy.
I just recently found out I like coconut. If I suddenly randomly become allergic to coconut, I'm gonna be upset.
It's true, you had a fresh coconut with
I just
me.
found
We
out I
split it.
like coconut.
You just don't like the dry.
No, dried coconut's fucking
Hear them games at
foul.
round 1? I'd be into that. I'd be into going to round 1. I've heard
I
there's
haven't
some
been to-
interesting
I
stuff
have
there.
not been to round 1 in an eon.
Kobold is very good at arcade game. Claw game, arcade game. He's too good at them. Round 1's getting Sailor Moon prizes? Ooh.
I have to draw a different X because I fucked this one up! God
It's a little off kilter. Why not just use your compass? That's what a compass is for, right?
Oh. Because
Sorry.
that would be smart. And we know that I am not smart.
That's not true. You just have bees in your brain.
Just to be exactly 16.
Get one of those coconut cream pies and still eat it frozen. I am only allergic to one thing. And that one thing is something that a lot of people say they're allergic to, but it turns out not a lot of people actually are. It's penicillin.
Oh, what a coincidence. I
Apparently
actually... anything with psyllin in it I'm allergic to.
Yeah.
Makes my lungs stop working.
I got bad hives and 104-degree fever from it.
Oh yeah, no, my lungs just stopped working.
My mom and sibling are allergic to that. Dang. Apparently, having an actual full-blown allergy to it is less common than it's thought. A lot of times it's like a minor reaction, like a rash to it. But with the amount of hives that I had, it was like a definite, oh, you're having anaphylaxis, we need to take you to the hospital. That's the only thing I've ever had an allergy to. And I only ever had it once. Because it was an allergy. Side note, don't eat moldy bread.
Bread poisoning.
It's a real thing. I'm allergic to sulfa-based antibiotics. Learned about that having to go to the ER because I got a rash and was starting to have trouble breathing. Oh no!
That is good enough.
Says,
that
I think I'm only allergic to smoke.
Smoke?
Rose said, I had the coffee allergy that turned out to be the bug allergy. Oh. Oh, because sometimes ground coffee will have bug shells in it.
Oh. I didn't know that.
It happens. I'm also really allergic to poison ivy. I'm sure I probably am too. But I've never had that. I've never gotten stung by a bee. I've never touched poison ivy or poison oak. Never been stung by a wasp.
That's rather convenient.
What?
The shape on my phone is exactly the size it needs to be.
You just sent me a voice message?
I did not mean to.
Why did you delete it? I was listening to that.
Why?
Because I wanted to hear it. Never been stung, but it's been a really long time since I've been stung by anything. Yeah. I did get eaten alive by fucking mosquitoes. That's a normal thing for me, though. They really like me.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try and figure this out. I don't want to embroider it. I was like, what if I just embroidered it with thread? And no. No.
That's too much.
It's a lot of work.
It's too much Kobold. Also, we don't actually have a,
What?
an air tag to put in there yet.
I wasn't gonna... Yeah, I am aware.
I'm just saying, as far as that goes, I think mosquitoes would probably avoid me because I'm built like a starving Victorian child. It actually has a lot to do with your blood. Certain people are more genetically disposed to having tastier blood for them. I don't know why. But it's a thing. They can smell people they like, and the people that they don't like, they don't bite. You're not able to trace over it.
No.
Just
I have to
print
copy
it.
it.
I could put it on a thing that you can print. Would you like me to do that?
No, it's okay.
Don't you have tracing paper?
I do.
Could you not trace with that?
I'm sorry, am I doing a bad job?
No. I just was asking if that would make it easier for you.
That leg's kind of fucked up.
It's okay. They're kind of goopy anyway. They're just silly little moles.
Okay, I'm just gonna fold this in half because I'm gonna have to trace it again because I need to make it slightly bigger.
Maybe mosquitoes would like me more if I didn't wear hoodies in the middle of summer. Probably. Probably. You're not missing much. It's kind of good that mosquitoes don't like you. Mosquito bites are no fun.
Yeah, they don't like me either.
Not very much.
The only time I got bit, it was when I got swarmed. I only got one bite.
I think the fact that you get dinged for not using your credit is stupid. I have no idea how people do that where I live. It's 105 and people are still in hoodies, but they'll wear shorts in the cold. I have to wear shorts year-round because I die. Snowing? Shorts. Not snowing? Shorts. I am a room heater.
Eh? Good enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now I have to trace and make it slightly fucking bigger. And then, I don't know, cut it out of some.
I wish I got a lot of snow. I miss getting snow. The last time we had a good amount of snow was a couple years ago. We didn't get any this year, and I'm really kind of sad about it. You hate snow? Oh.
Same.
Damn. Oh man, I was kind of really excited about this email. I was like, oh, do I have something fun to read? So the subject of the email is "Want to see your future?" I was like, oh, shit, did I get a thing from a person who was a fortune teller? No, it's just a college invite from fucking DePaul University.
RuPaul University? The drag
DePaul.
guy?
No. That's no fun, that's just a college invite. And it's an arts college. I can't do that. You emailed me, Manta Ray. Did you get an email from the Manta Ray charity? Ooh. Didn't snow all winter, and it's April now, and the snow just... Well, it's the season pulling an April Fool on you. It said, lol, joke's on you. It's raining. It's snowing. Did Kobold end up seeing Rapunzel getting eaten by the crows?
Yes. It was great.
They were the same crows.
Potentially the same crows that harassed me the entire time I was in Japan. I can't confirm that, but I also can't not confirm it.
Oh boy, I can get a fruit bouquet. They sound interesting, but also, none of the other people in my family like fruit. Including you, Kobold. Why do none of you like fruit?
Because it's
What is
icky.
wrong with you?
Because it's icky.
Ooh, there's new guides for how to interact with manta rays for scuba divers. Ooh. Remember that storm I was talking about last night? It was just a drizzle. Ah. Is it worse today? Texture issues make it icky. Fair. Man, but fruit's so good for you, and it tastes good too.
Eh.
And it's got fiber, which is good for your body. Wow, I can get a loan for as little as $100. Wowie. I don't need... Why am I getting quit tobacco program stuff? I don't smoke,
Schmalk.
and I have never smoked.
Schmalk.
I've never chewed, I've never pursued.
Schmalk. Are you smoking yet?
No. Manta rays and some devil rays have been seen in the Canary Islands. Ooh! Do you think there's canaries there?
I think you're saying it wrong. I think it's Canary Islands. I think there's nothing but like fish canneries.
It's not spelt the same. It's spelt like the bird.
Nah, that's spelled the same. The bird and the...
There are wild canaries on the Canary Islands. Huh.
Are there canneries?
No.
I think you're just saying that to be mean to me.
What are you gonna do? Cry about it?
I'm gonna Google it myself.
How are you gonna differentiate?
All right, a little guy. A little guy that I'm going to be cutting out of a few material pieces.
This song is from Bluey, I swear.
What, the one that we're listening to? No. I'm pretty sure not.
It does feel like it.
No. It sounds more like fucking... like Freddy Fish than it does fucking Bluey.
Oh, the last one, not this current one.
Oh.
Hell yeah, I want to download the guide on how to interact with manta rays. Now what, Kobog? What is your next move? How are your
Scrap.
hands?
Scrap. Need a good color.
I mean, technically you could use any color and just dye it black, right?
Well, are moles black? I thought they were brown.
They are. but I wasn't sure what you were planning on doing with it.
Will that color work?
Hold on, I need to wait for my stream to catch up. Yeah. Oh god, Freddy Fish, I have my copy that I got in my cereal box a long time ago. They actually ported the first 3 games to PS5 for Freddy Fish. They also ported them to Steam!
Do I still have... No, I don't. Do I have pink paint? I might have pink paint.
I think you do. If not, you do have red and white.
I can mix them. Although I never have.
Yeah, you did. Remember, you did for mine.
Oh, you're right, I did.
Yeah, worked out. Basically, don't chase them, don't get in front of them, social distance, and most importantly, don't touch them. Good playbook.
Well, that's
Still have
not
all my
fun. I
cereal
want
box
to touch
PC
them.
game. No.
But I want to.
You mean like Freddy and the Fish Sticks? Jimmy Buffett's old band?
No.
Kobold, touching them hurts them.
How is that? How?
Or the Humongous Entertainment Game. The game.
The Hugamungus. Huge Among Us.
Oh, that's a really big Among Us. Oh no! Oh. Oh Lord, you think? The oil on your skin destroys a layer of mucus covering the manta ray's skin, exposing them to bacteria and infections.
What if I put mucus on my hand first?
It's not the same mucus. It's like frogs. You can hurt frogs by touching them because they breathe out of their skin, and the oils on your hands can cause them to.
No, hell no. Frogs breathe out their buttholes. I've seen that shit on National Geographic.
Some do.
And it sure was graphic.
Thumps. Oh yeah, you could probably switch to your thumpy thumps.
I should probably.
Tabs. I am grateful at the bone doctor today that when they took my x-ray, they didn't make me do a standing x-ray like they did last time. They actually let me just sit for this one, which was great, because I didn't have to put the pressure of my body onto that foot for one x-ray. I don't know why they made me do that on the first one, but I very much did not appreciate it. Like, oh yeah, just stand, put up your full weight on that foot, and then you're gonna turn your ankle outward towards the broken bone, and then you're going to turn it all the way inward, but you can't rotate. Poor guy. Nathan, you're going through it, man. For what it's worth, I can understand. I'm pretty good at reading people's texts, even if they're just...
Okay. And then that's gonna get a smooth cut right across its fucking gut.
You know what you might be able to use for the nose instead? Instead of a flower stamp?
I was just gonna use a daub of paint.
Well, I was gonna say you could do a daub of paint on like a star point screwdriver.
Yeah, that could work.
I forget what they're called. Phillips. On a Phillips.
The nickel?
No, a Phillips screwdriver.
Oh,
That's what the star point is called.
yes, I know. And no, it's not. The star point is called a Torx.
My dad always called them a Phillips.
Phillips is a cross.
That's the one that I'm meaning. That's what I call a star point.
No, star point is a Torx bit.
My dad doesn't specify. He's just like, yeah, just get me the star point. And I'm like, how many points do you need? And he's like, give me 5. And I'm like, okay. You're starting to fall asleep at normal times like a normal person? You're going through metamorphosis. Incredible. My phone fell this morning in the kitchen and the screen is wrecked. I saw... I'm so sorry, Keo. Hopefully you're able to get it repaired. Thankfully, it looks like it's just the screen, and there are places that you can go to get the screens replaced. I had to do that with my phone a couple times now. It's cheaper than buying a new phone, I tell you what.
Yeah. How much phones cost these days, yeah.
My dumpy is rumble. I'm going to replace the screen myself, but my mom's letting me get an upgrade. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. I have to replace the screen so I can get my data off the phone, and then we'll just use it for YouTube Studio. Fair. And then you'll have a nice new phone for you. For personal usage.
This shit is not easy to cut either. Lots of tight corners.
I'm sorry that everything is round. I am a very round person. I draw round things, and it is hard for you to do, and I apologize. Well, it's good that you know how to do that, then, Keo. I don't know how to replace shit on my phone. My laptop's good on it, though.
Yeah, same.
It's all
If my
very
phone
cool.
dies, it's dead. Or take it to a place, because I cannot...
before that got completely destroyed. It was sad because there was a lot of stuff on there. I'm saving it. Damn. You should make stickers so I can spam chat. Well, we can't use stickers until we get monetized. Unfortunately. At that point, we'll be able to have stickers, we'll be able to have memberships, we'll be able to do regular donos and stuff. We'll be able to do proper raids. But that has to wait until we're at 500 subs. So, unfortunately, it will have to wait. I wish they could get rid of the fucking headphone jack. I know, everybody uses fucking Bluetooth or whatever, but I lose all of my Bluetooth headphones so often. And I have to have headphone that can plug in, otherwise I lose it.
By dongle.
Oh, by the way, Kobold, when I was on the flight home from Hawaii,
Don't you dare
one
tell
of
me you
my-
lost your headphones again.
now one of my ear cushions on the headphones popped off, and I could not find it. So I've just got one that does not have a cushion.
Well, those are replaceable.
Yeah, I know.
Alright,
I
that's
just
about
gotta
as
do
good as it's gonna be.
You're gonna paint it, it'll be fine. I have to have wireless, otherwise I eat the wires. Fair. You know, maybe that's what your persona could be, Penny. It could be a hamster, since they kind of eat
Or a
everything.
goat.
Or a goat. Goats are pretty cool. But I feel like goats don't normally eat drywall, whereas hamsters and mice and rodents tend to.
Pelican.
No, don't be a pelican. You can't just go hog.
Yes, you can.
Hog. I already know a goat. It'll probably be awkward. No. Speaking as somebody who has a lot of experience, no. There is so many people who are so many things that you're bound to find somebody else who is the same thing. I know Kobold used to get mad whenever he'd find dragons who had a similar color to his. He's like, that's my color! They can't be that color!
Nope.
They can't have yellow and that color!
No.
You're like, was this fan art of me? Because it's
like-
terrible.
It's like Barbie, right? It's a patented color.
What you doing, Kobold?
Dealing with the only bug bite that I got in Hawaii. By picking at it.
Yeah, stop it. That's why I said something. Because I could see you. I was like, stop it.
No.
Can't turn into your dad.
It's just a bug bite, it itches.
No picking.
It's a bug bite, it itches.
I know, but you don't pick it.
No.
You pat it.
No.
Or you do the animal thing that most people do when they have an itch that they can't properly itch, and you bite it.
Yeah, if I bite my arm off, you're gonna be mad at me, so no.
If I were to make a persona of some sort, I would rather have it represent me than force myself into being an animal of some sort. Yeah, that's fair.
Aminal.
Animal.
Okay.
Animal cracker.
In my soup.
Buggies and rabbits, whoop the whoop. Monkey. Oh, I was so worried for a second. I was like, oh my god, you're not gonna sew him on through the stingray, are you?
No, I'm still on him just here.
Okay. I was so worried for your sanity for a hot second there. Huh?
How do I do this?
You could glue it on.
Oh, true, but also I do it the other way around, because this side... This is going to be the side that... Because I want it to be the rough side out. Let's do that again! Get a rough middle. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want it to kind of be in the middle. And I fucking ruined it. Alright.
Kobold. You could use a... That works. I was gonna say, you could use your ruler.
Nah.
You glue it in place, and then you stitch around just the bottom third of it, I guess.
Well, but I need this to not be glued in.
Okay. Well, I was just saying use like a weaker glue, like a... Do you have a glue stick? I'm just thinking for you to hold it in place while you stitch it. Something that's dissolvable that you can get off, you know? Current idea for a persona is a ghost. That's pretty cool. Smart. Stamping through the pattern. But then you'll have to re-stamp through the thingamajig.
No.
Is that a thin enough leather that you can just stick the needle through it?
Yep.
Oh. Just need to figure out everything this side. Go shark? Transparent about your emotions. Transparent.
What color are the fucking legs?
Pink.
Really?
Same as the hands, same as the nose.
Okay.
You don't have to.
I need some pink thread.
You could just do brown thread, it'll be fine.
I have pink thread
Oh, okay.
somewhere. Used it on Zila's bag. But what I'm saying is I need... I need the paint. Paint. You know the funny thing is I think I only have like sparkle pink. So
I think that'll be fine. The Greenland sharks are interesting. They're just like... They're ever living. So they just look like mummies floating in the water. I think there was one that was confirmed to be like 400 years old that they found in Antarctica recently. Wandering the ocean since 1627. Lobsters could be ever living as well. Just stop being able to shed at a certain point. Were it not for that, they would be able to live forever. I want to sit up. Let's sit up hurt. Tired of laying down. Sorry if I've been sniffling. I don't know. One of my nostrils is plugged. I don't know if it's just because I've been laying down or something. You ever get that where you try to lay down at night and one of your nostrils just goes...
No, actually I don't.
Oh, I hate that shit. And then the worst thing is, you'll switch sides to try and make sure that the side that you're laying on is the one that's closed off, and then the pressure rises, and it blocks off your other nostril.
Should I paint it first? Probably?
Probably.
Alright.
Speaking of raising a lobster king, I have this Japanese guy that I watch on YouTube sometimes. I just get recommended his videos. I don't know his name, but he picks up like fish and shrimp from the local fish market, and he raises them and like just keeps them in aquariums at his house.
All I have is I have flat white and I have riot red.
Mix them. Let's see what happens.
It's pearlescent paint. I don't know if I can, but we're gonna find out. Let me grab a fucking paintbrush. There's one on the floor here that I've used many, many times. It just fell down. And broke.
Aw.
Well, that sucks.
Do I need to buy you more from the Dollar Tree?
Oh, I have another one right here.
Boy. Isn't that where you bought them from? Or like...
These are all my dad's old paintbrushes.
Oh. I'm sorry that one broke.
It is what it is.
I need something to mix it on.
I can get baffle slings.
I got something to mix it on. Shit.
Piece of cardboard.
That's what I'm looking for.
The stack of boxes behind you.
Yeah, those are for shipping. I kinda need those. And though I know
Do you
they
have
are...
any Amazon boxes that you've taken recently? Any Amazon shipments that you've received?
This'll do.
It's not a big piece, but it doesn't have to be. Let's, Oh my god. I've never had that happen. Interesting.
Yeah, he's pretty neat. He saved a bunch of prawns and made them like an enrichment tank with sand that they could dig themselves into. Pretty neat. Pretty cool dude. He also saved a crab. And a lobster. Monster. Lovebird. Oh yeah, that worked out. That's a good color. It's actually friggin' spot on with Tabby's color that she uses for them. Like both colors. Good job. I maybe wouldn't paint it on top of the black.
I like to live dangerously.
I can tell.
I have to figure out how to do a star.
That's what I'm saying. Just use the. You could use your awl and do like a tiny little dot instead of having to do the paintbrush. You got this. I think stores should be required to humanely dispatch the lobster instead of letting people boil them out. Yeah, I agree. Same with crabs.
That'll have to do.
Good job.
Does that look like a thing? Does it?
Yeah. It's got the shape. Good job. You probably want to let it dry a little bit before you
Sew it on?
paint a
Absolutely.
little bit later.
Who knew I was gonna do painting this time? And I used like the tiniest bit of fucking paint.
Good job.
I have to go clean my paintbrush. Give me a moment.
Yep. It's acrylic, it's water dissolvable.
Yep.
Oh. Hey, honey.
Yes.
Do you happen to have like a clear coat or something we could spray on that? Just
What?
to. If it's water soluble and if it's in
It's
somebody's
only
pocket.
no. It's not water soluble. It's not. It's leather paint. Once it is on there, it's on there.
Once it's fully dry, it's
Yeah,
set.
I can put a Roslyn over the top of it. It's not really necessary for this.
Okay. I trust your judgment. I just wasn't. That just popped into my head. I'm like, oh wait, but if it's water soluble, and what if he drops it into a fucking rain puddle or something? My brain being my brain.
Okay, so I know it's the wrong color pink, but the outline is going to be these, and then the body is going to be that. So I need like the tiniest bit
great.
of this, which is the right color.
feel like you really jinxed yourself a bit on the stingray thing.
What you mean?
Your quote for today: "Can't wait to sew through the stingray. Sure, that'll be easy."
I knew it wasn't gonna be.
I know.
That's how hard it was to cut.
Yeah, it really was, wasn't it? Now we know if you're going to cut it again for any other project, cut from the backside. And use tin snips. Allegedly.
I do plan on using it again. I just don't know what for yet.
Gloves. Have it be on the knuckle. That way when you punch somebody, it really hurts.
Don't you give me good ideas.
God,
no.
I mean, it would be effective.
I want to do that now. Fuck.
I'm sorry, it was too good of an idea.
It is too good of an idea.
You can't have brass knuckles, but nothing says you can't have shark knuckles.
Pretty sure that's correct. I'm unable to confirm if that's correct or not, so I'm gonna go with yes.
Oh. Quetzal Pacheco, hello. You're
Hello.
working with Stingray 2. I'm making fingerless gloves right now. That's dope. We only used a little bit of it today, but he does have a full pelt technically
I
of
did
Stingray.
the manta ray stingray in the middle is, I know, not the same animal, is made of stingray.
Nice to have somebody new. Welcome to Kobold's Burrow. I am Farley. I'm the co-host here. Kobold is, of course, the little dragon guy on the bottom right of your screen, as well as the hands that you see in the scene up there. Currently doing all the work. We like to do leatherwork, chainmail, smelting, 3D printed armor, all sorts of things. And Kobold's our local craftsman. I'm the character designer for both of us here. And I also help with the patterns and with the designs that we use on our leatherwork, as well as modeling for the 3D models. Just cutting. My God. But you don't get a black like that anywhere else. True. Yeah, we suffered through the cutting of it last time.
Yeah, the first time using it, I got it in Japan, and I was very excited to use it, and now I'm very excited to not use it again.
Fair warning, sewing through it's even worse than the cutting.
God, it's awful. You have to, so it doesn't spread like regular leather. You have to punch the hole, and then you have to take an awl and just ream it out. And it sucks. It really does.
It took you like 40 minutes to do the manta ray, I think.
Yeah, which really
to sew them in there.
Really shouldn't, but it did.
No. Yeah, always nice to have a new crafter.
Yes.
If you're interested in sharing some of your crafts, like the gloves that you're working on or anything that you've done, we'd love to see it. We have a Discord link down below in the description, and we'd love to have you.
Yes.
We stream Tuesdays and Thursdays normally, 7:30 till whenever he decides. Sometimes 10:30, sometimes way later. Yeah.
And also, you know, the random odd stream here and there.
Sometimes we'll do a Friday or a Monday stream. Most of the time,
also
those
done
like
weekend streams. Usually my smelting is on weekends. But those are infrequent and weather dependent on account of fumes.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. If you like what you see, we'd love if you liking us up.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get to 500.
That's right.
It's taking us a while. We're happy that we're over 3 now, though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Anyway, professional bit over.
Yep. Okay, so to explain what I'm doing and why this little goofy thing is here, this is a commission piece for somebody who wants a bunch of different VTuber stuff mishmashed into one. The mole is from Tabby
Ragtan.
Yeah, Tabby Ragtan, and the obviously the fish scene is from its own thing. It's so this would be his character on the end here.
You might want to bring it up to the camera. Yeah.
The manta ray in the middle is supposed to represent May Ray. And then I just did a little fishy scene.
Yeah.
And the mole has a purpose too. The mole is going to be a pocket for an air tag.
Oh, should you be stitching it all the way around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I measured it out bigger than the air tags.
Right, but how are they going to get the air tag in there?
The pouch. I cut a hole.
Oh, I see. I was wondering what you were doing. I thought you were cutting the pattern off with that. That's a sick teal stingray. Yeah, he got it in Japan. He had it in his head.
I randomly found a leather... No, this wasn't on purpose. I literally, like, out of nowhere found a leather shop. And the lady in there did not speak any English, and I don't speak any Japanese. So it's very difficult. So she called her daughter, who came, and her daughter was translating for us. And she's like, oh, well, we have, cow and deer. And I'm like, yeah, but I got that at home. I was like, I want something that's really, synonymous. And then she goes, hold on. And then goes into the back, or the old lady, and comes out with a whole stingray hide. and she goes, only from Japan. And I'm like, oh, I'll take it.
God, you must have been such a sight for her. Mr. 6-foot-tall white man asking for rare leather in Japan while wearing butter pants.
That day I was not wearing the butter pants. I was already towards the end of the trip, and I was incredibly warm, and I just needed to not wear something deathly hot.
Fair. You now know that those are not summer pants for you.
No, they're definitely fine for summer. It's just they're not humid pants. Humidity is the worst.
I didn't feel like it was really all that humid in Hawaii.
No, Hawaii had a breeze. Japan did not.
Yeah, I felt like it was actually quite nice. I wasn't dying for the most part. I was kind of ready for me to die, but it was fine. You got any of your holsters nearby that you can set on screen to show our new friend?
I have them right upstairs I can grab.
Once you're done with your stitching, I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, I can go grab some stuff. I also have Steven.
You could show Steven! Biddy didn't get to see Steven, did they?
I don't believe so, but they're not here, maybe. Possibly.
They aren't. Might be. Might be working. Steven is a crowd favorite. He was a Halloween project that we did 2 years ago?
Yep, 2 years ago now.
We have his whole string creation up on our channel as a playlist. Got experience making gloves too.
We do, yeah. I've made a few pairs now. Some
You're
for
about to
law
make some more.
enforcement.
I will need some at some point.
For shooting gloves, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome back.
Hi, how are you? The other Zila. He did recently make shoes, and he made the satchel.
I did make shoes, and I made a satchel that's very Red Dead inspired.
Yeah. Hope you're swell. Well, we hope you're swell too. It's always nice to see a return in face. We hope that you've been taking care of yourself in the meantime. We're always glad to see people come back.
Hell yeah.
He's done a lot of projects since you've been in.
I mean, the only one that's still on my table here is the ball bag.
It's true.
And the card pouch, because I haven't taken those down upstairs yet. Matter of
Most
fact,
of the recent crafts that he's done for himself have been for a Mountain Man costume that he's... Well, not costume, but a Mountain Man outfit for a upcoming
costume
rendezvous.
works. It's a costume, realistically.
But I mean, you do wear the stuff.
I do. Well, yeah, I fucking made it. Of course I'm gonna wear it.
He doesn't understand what I mean when I say he's camp.
I made it!
I know! And I'm saying that's cool that you made it, and it's very camp of you.
Yeah, I still don't.
Camp is like theatrical. Wallet. Hi, Mute! Looking for a sleepy YouTube video. Wanted to pop in and say, hey, hope I catch a live soon when I don't have to sleep. Good night. Have a good night! And we hope that you have some luck finding a nice, relaxing video to help you to bed. Your needle broke?
No, I'm done stitching the brown.
Oh, okay. The sigh made me worry. What are you going to put in the wallet?
Money.
Oh yeah, you sending them off with any special coins this time? Or?
Yes. Potentially. It's bad luck to give a wallet to someone, or, you know, a coin pouch without something in it. It's just bad luck. No, it could be as small as a penny, but you know, you need to put some sort of coinage in a wallet when you. That's why I don't know. It's just bad luck. Bad luck.
Superstition.
It's bad luck.
Presumably, a lot of money considering the amount Josh donates. True! Yeah. He is the local whale. The opposite of cringe is camp. It's true.
I don't think that's accurate.
On a scale of 1 to cringe, how Riz is Kobold?
I understood what you said, but I'm
it
not
didn't
happy
make
about it.
Yeah. We'll learn you one day.
Penny, don't encourage him.
Camp is a midway between based and cringe. It's like a happy medium. He goes out dressed like a fucking cowboy. Of course I'm gonna say he's a little bit camp. It's cute. I like it. He wears his ponchos. He wears his gambler's hat. He wears his butter pants and his spats. And it's cute. And I like it. It's a little bit theatrical. It's camp. It's charming. A little bit fruity with it, yeah!
Except not really. I don't know why, but it doesn't come across as fruity when I do it. I do not set off the gaydar.
You're a special little egg.
And I don't know why. Like, and there's people that don't like see it, and I'm like, really?
Put an 1863 penny in alongside a 10 billion Zimbabwe dollar bill.
I mean, it's money.
It do be money.
Hey, pennies are rare nowadays.
They're no longer in deployment. Which is kind of whack to think about.
They killed my boy Penny.
The days of penny pinching are over. Don't forget a billion Reichsmark bill from the Weimar Republic for good luck. No one can get exact change anymore.
Bruh, I hate that. I hate that so fucking much. It's so true.
You are rare, Penny. Not everybody could eat drywall the way you do. It is a good bit. Give Confederate money? Don't do that.
Nah.
Don't.
The Confederate money I have is worthless and also rare.
The penny is worth $100,000, or $60,000 to $100,000, depending on condition. You will always be shortchanged until you are broke. It's true. Fucking whack is what it is, but it's true.
So stores that don't have change because they can't get the penny have already taken to, oh, well, we'll just round up. Nah, bitch. You ain't got exact change. You round down.
Round up your prices, homeboy, or round them down.
The fuck? You ain't taking, like, you'll go up and it'll be like $8.61, and they'll be like, well, that'll be $8.65. Bitch! No, it won't.
It'll be 60 cents.
Fuck?
You're gonna round to the nearest nickel for me. Because that's not how this works. They're robbing you. Excuse me?
Yeah, no, I've had that happen. And then they say, "Oh, well, we don't have change," and I'm like, or my change will be like 93 cents or whatever, and I'll give them pennies or whatever if I have exact change, and they go, "We don't have it. We don't have change to give it back to you," and I'm like,
then why did you take it?
Well, I don't know what to tell you then, bud. You're gonna have to give me something else. And you're gonna have to come up short in your register because you owe me money.
They round to 5, I would scream.
Well, it's the next coin.
Ketzel says, as a Mexican, I'd love to own a Confederate bill. Confederate dollar.
You can get them on eBay.
Yeah,
They're
you can.
pretty cheap, actually.
They're less rare than you'd think they would be.
America is stupid? Yeah.
Agreed.
Let's get rid of the fucking... Of all the things that they could have got rid of, and they chose pennies, I would argue the nickel.
Yeah, because we already have the dime.
Right? If you had to get rid of... They just want to get rid of physical money, and I like coins, okay?
You do.
Don't get rid of coins!
You like having
I
your
was
little
mad.
dragon board.
They don't have silver dollars anymore!
Uh-oh, he's getting loud.
And then they started fucking making gold dollars, and I'm like, okay, these aren't real gold, but whatever.
The point of the silver dollar was that it was actually, like, silver.
Yeah, it was
But,
an ounce of silver. And then it started
Entire
becoming
box of
smaller and
silver.
smaller. Then they started
Get rid of
making...
the penny, but we're trying to make a new dollar coin. So stupid. Based Kobold. He is based. He's a very interesting little fella. They don't even know that you work for the government yet.
I do. State government.
Yes, not federal.
I have to specify that because of how stupid things are.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't let you have actual useful legal tender? Yeah, nah. Nah, that would be just crazy.
Account if you misbehaved.
Yeah, plus, okay, here's the other thing, right? And I always hate this. especially with places that only accept card that don't take cash anymore. The reason I use money like cash is so that I can keep track of how much I'm spending. So I know I don't overburden myself and put myself in debt. If I go to a place with a $100 bill, I'm not spending more than $100. Oh, we don't take card. Do you sell prepaid cards outside? No.
You don't sell anything. You are a useless service.
It's
I want you to
taken.
go into debt and then foreclosure and homelessness and then go prison for free labor. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Big ol' rigmarole, that's for sure. How goes the... What are you doing now?
Threading a needle.
Adam Smith himself foresaw the world leaving the gold standard in order to coin more money. It's true. Oh my god, I just remembered that fucking video that we saw last night.
Which one?
The dude who got pulled over by border control in fucking Nevada and they fucking stole his life savings.
All of his money, yeah.
It was legal. He was a veteran.
No, it's drug money. They didn't even pull him over for any reason.
No, they're like, you were
is
driving extremely safe.
It's suspicious.
It's suspicious. You
Can't even drive anymore.
Yeah.
And he was honest. He was like, yeah, I got like $100,000 in cash because I don't trust banks in my trunk.
And I'm bringing it to my kids because I want them to have my stuff from the VA.
Yeah, they just straight up robbed him, basically.
Were it not for the body cams, nobody would know. He would just be a dude.
Or,
claiming...
you know, same shit happened to, fucking, oh, why can't I think of his name? The guy who did Because I Get High. Afro Man.
Afro Man, yeah. Ketzel with the just like Afro Man.
Exactly, yeah.
It's just a bummer. Everything is evil, and evil always wins. But when you say that, then you sound like, what is it, Mermaid Man? Evil! I don't know, you just know you're missing, and then, yeah. Someday, things will get better. And I am hoping that that someday is soon.
Like tomorrow.
It'd be great if it happened tomorrow. That'd be nice. I'm not necessarily the most confident that it will happen tomorrow, but if it does, excellent. The gas won't be $5 a gallon. If I wake up tomorrow and gas is $1, all will be good.
I'll know I am actually dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I died. Oh no. Or I'm still asleep. And I'm gonna have to do this day over again.
No, the way you'd really know is Gas is $1. You go to turn on your car, and it works the first time.
You can afford a working car? Oh, damn.
No, I'm saying your car works right away.
Car works fine.
Campbell?
When it's got an engine in it.
Well, he has an engine, he just doesn't have the exhaust right now.
Or oil.
Or oil.
Earl.
Earl. The Earl of Sandwich.
Good shop.
Is it?
It's pretty good, I like it.
I wouldn't know, I've never gone. With a nice Fram filter, ah yes. With your Fruit of the Loom shirts that actually have the
Cornucopia?
Yep.
I knew you were going there.
And the Berenstein Bears.
I'm not proud of why I know that's how it really was, but
You don't need to say.
I'm not going to. But
I'm proud of you. You've been doing good on self-censoring lately.
well, I don't want to get canceled.
I know, you're doing good. You're self-conscious.
If I say something even out of accident, right? Not that I mean for it to sound bad, but like
Sometimes the things you say do not come across.
I don't mean it the way I mean it. Like they're like calling something gay. It's not an insult. I'm calling it. It's different. It doesn't mean the thing that you think it means.
That's why I'm here. I'm his handler. I have to keep him safe from himself. I have to keep you safe from the social media faux pas.
I don't even have social media other than to post that I'm live.
I had to teach you how to make a tweet.
Yeah.
And then reteach you, and reteach you again. I
figured it out. Kobold, no, I will not. I will not say that. That word, I grew up and cuss words were pretty okay in my household. That was the one word you do not say.
They can't see that.
I don't want you to unsee that. Let's just say it's the not good gamer word.
Online controversy.
He didn't type the word, just said hard R. Gonna say that, but no. I want to preface, I'm not trying to make it like, oh, you dropped the, yeah, I'm not uncensoring that. That word will instantly get you banned on this channel. That's not a good word. We do not say that word. Kobold does not stand for racism.
No, sexist. No, I'm kidding.
People are people. It does not matter what creed or race or whatever you come from.
You are a people. Unless you're Kobold, and then you're just a little lizard guy.
Damn, I've lost people status again.
You know, it wouldn't keep happening if you didn't keep stealing people's teeth.
It wasn't even me.
You thought about it.
I may or may not have gave the idea to Kyo.
You were a... Nobody will ever know.
Just, I know. Kyo stole teeth from a dead man.
And then you destroyed a rat with another rat.
Yes.
D&D. To preface, it's from a D&D campaign that we did shortly. And it was funny. Kobold was a bad influence.
I nat 20'd throwing a dented helmet at somebody.
Fucking decimated the dude. You got the sleeves on your duster? Hell
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
Biddy. Oh wait, you're still here. Would you like to see Steven? Would you
Yeah.
like to meet Steven, a crowd favorite of ours? Yes.
Okay.
I feel like you will have an appreciation for Steven. You seem like the type.
Steven!
He is fully handmade, fully leather. We have a
Fully
whole
wearable.
series. Fully wearable, yeah. And he works very well as a mask.
Mhm.
I believe he was one of the very early projects that we did on this channel.
It was a Halloween project. It was definitely one of the earlier ones.
I still really like how you did those legs. You did a damn good job on that.
Wet molded? Yeah.
Yeah. You can stick a bendy straw down the tail and drink from it. Yes.
Ask me how I know.
It's a great way to get booze. I do love Steven. He's great. I feel like there was a point where maybe you didn't want to show Steven as much.
What you mean?
I feel like I remember a time where you were kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to show him.
Well, he's not my design.
But he is something that you made on stream.
But he's not my design.
Right, and we clarified that when you were making him, and
I
we
know,
clarified that
but
each time.
that's what I'm saying. Is like, as a one-off to say, hey, this is something that I do. Like, I didn't make that.
I mean, you made him.
I
You just
made him,
didn't
but I
design the
didn't.
pattern.
Yeah, exactly. So I like to show off things that I've made and designed, preferably.
Yeah.
But I do
think
like
the
showing
main-
Steven off because Steven gets a lot of love.
A lot of fanfare. I don't think I've seen you do split stitching like that.
I've done it a couple times, but for minor projects, not.
Steven fucks. If you ever want to learn how to make your own Steven, we know the pattern that came from.
Okay. Kind of looks like a
Hey.
little potato head, but you know.
That's how she draws her molds.
I know. I'm just saying, it does kind of look like a little potato head.
It's like a little chicken nugget with legs.
And the pocket is accessible to pop a air tag into.
Hopefully.
Ideally. Okay, so next is going to be attaching this to this,
Yeah.
and then this to this. So, what I'm gonna do, because I'm tired, is
Cut it here and then
we're gonna cut it here. Then we should be able to finish this potentially. I'm trying to think, because this is like one step from being done. It's basically just.
you think
attaching
maybe you'll
these
just
two.
blast through it on the weekend?
I could blast through it on the weekend, but I kind of want to leave it for stream.
Fair. You can work on designing your gun belt this weekend then.
Yeah, I gotta make that still. I still don't know what I'm gonna do, if I like it or not. So, I think this is a good time to kind of,
Wind down.
yeah, we're gonna, I think, cut it there, because this is, just as a
You
recap,
did a lot of work.
this is the inner piece here.
Now we just gotta attach them
With
all together
the
for
little-
next time.
Guy that's hard to tell, but it's there. And then this will get sewn to
I can
this.
post the line art of that pattern for people to see if they want.
Yeah. Okay, that goes to that, and then that is gonna go to that. And then this will be hopefully fully closable. Dependent on, direction. I don't know which one's going to close where, but yeah. And this will be...
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to make it so that this is not as stiff as it is. I'm going to actually, get it wet and then compress it before I wax it. So that way it wants to naturally stay closed versus what it's doing right now, which is flexing the wrong goddamn way. That's okay. But yeah, we're essentially coming to a close on this. I think probably one more stream.
Yeah.
And then this will be done.
I'll post the line art of that into projects, maybe?
Oh.
Or maybe stream related, since we're talking about it.
Here's what I'm gonna do real quick. Just real quick. Take a Sharpie. Can that... No, of course not. That'd be too fucking easy. I'll just do an inconspicuous dot underneath it. So that way when I stamp the remainder of the holes, because I do need to stamp them all the way through, because this gets sewn on. It's going to get glued on, but it's going to get sewn around the whole thing first. And then I can slick the edges. And then I'll know that these are the corners that match the actual wallet pieces.
You're okay, Nathan.
No, you didn't say
You didn't
anything
say
stupid.
nothing stupid.
No, I'm just saying I was only referencing that because that word is not a word that will be said on this channel. Yeah, and I can guarantee you that and that's you didn't say the word. Again, to preface, you did not say the word. You are okay. But yeah, you ain't gonna catch me saying that word. I promise you that.
Alright, you want me to do the wind down then?
Aye.
Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight while Kobold was busy working.
Mm-hmm.
We hope that you all have a great day, night, or whatever it is wherever you are. We hope that you remember to eat good food, drink water, and get some sleep. And we'll see you all next time. And welcome in to our new friends.
Yes.
Excellent.
And we should be able
Welcome back to Diddy.
We should be able to finish this up next time. And then, I don't know, depending on if I can get this horrid pattern put together this weekend, and then get something actually designed out, maybe make gun built on Thursday. I don't know.
Could be neat.
Work on it. We'll see.
For now, though, take care, everybody.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.